Whether it's the shack or the pack, the moon, the suns, or the stars, get into the real things, the authentic stuff. Get into Sports Illustrated Insider Authentics, the catalog that gets you into the game for real. Insider Authentics takes you into the locker room to suit up like the pros. Whatever your team, college or pro, you'll get issued what they get issued. It's exactly what the players and coaches wear. With NFL Pro Line, Major League Baseball's Diamond Collection, NBA Authentics, and the NHL Center Collection. Insider Authentics gives you all the big names in the big games. Apex, Champion, Starter, Russell, and others. They feature the same fabrics, cuts, and logos used by the professional and college teams. Sweatshirts, t-shirts, shorts, and jerseys that can take a pounding and still look like a hero. It's quality that's unbeatable. It's Sports Illustrated Insider Authentics. Call this toll-free number now to get into it with a free catalog. It's where you find all the stuff that's hard to find. It's where you can get into it all without going out. And you get it all on time with express delivery that won't keep you waiting. Plus, you can order the sports videos that capture the excitement of the event, the teams, the stars. You'll also get inside the world of sports celebrities through signed helmets, balls, and covers. These items are limited, so call now for a free catalog. Ask how you can join the Insiders Club and save 10% on all purchases. Plus, you'll receive 2 free videos. Watch for Insiders Authentics ads in Sports Illustrated. Get inside with royalty, the mighty, the biggest, and the best. It's great stuff. Call for a free catalog and get inside with Sports Illustrated Insider Authentics.
Hi, I'm Peter King of Sports Illustrated. Along with my colleague Michael Silver, it's my pleasure to introduce the 1995 San Francisco 49ers Video Yearbook.
In this Sports Illustrated special presentation, we're going to give you an exclusive look at San Francisco 49ers football, past, present, and future.
And we're going to start with a review of the 1994 49ers season, a highlight package we call Lords of the Ring. And Michael, it's become very fashionable in recent years to say that, hey, in this salary cap era of pro football, the money aspect just tears teams asunder. But the 49ers not only managed it last year, they managed it in the offseason when they traded up to draft J.J. Stokes, the great young receiver that they're going to pair with Jerry Rice. What did you think of the acquisition of Stokes?
Peter, I love that move. There's a reason that great teams are great teams, and that's because they have the guts to make bold moves like the 49ers did to get J.J. Stokes. Sure, they traded next year's draft pick. So what? This guy, people say he doesn't have blazing speed. He never gets caught from behind. Reminds me a lot of a guy they traded up 10 years ago to get, Jerry Rice.
And this just in, Mike, Steve Young had a pretty good year last year. 4th straight NFL passing championship. First time that's ever been done. Defensively, yeah, they're lacking a bit of a pass rush. So are most teams in football. They've got a real strong up-the-middle defense for the first time. I really think they're the team to beat, no question, in the NFL this year. These are just some of the things we're about to see. For in addition to 1994 highlights, we've also got a preview of the 1995 49ers season, as well as a special trip down memory lane in our 49ers Classic segment.
That segment will feature the career of Joe Montana, arguably the greatest quarterback in NFL history.
So without further ado, Sports Illustrated proudly presents the 1995 San Francisco 49ers Video Yearbook.
In 1994, the San Francisco 49ers set out to achieve greatness. In the ultimate team sport, the 49ers proved to be the ultimate team. San Francisco set a new standard with a performance that bordered on perfection. There was the precision and persistence of Steve Young, who set a Super Bowl record with 6 touchdown passes and was named MVP. The grace and grit of Jerry Rice, who has caught more passes for more yards and more touchdowns than any other player in Super Bowl history. The 49ers transformed football into art, and in Super Bowl 29, they painted a masterpiece. Still, the real beauty lay not in the final picture, but in how the portrait came to be. The 49ers twice beat the two-time defending world champion Cowboys. They performed with clarity, confidence, and purpose.
Don't be afraid to say you're number one. Don't be scared to be a success.
A fifth world championship was a fitting climax to a magnificent season.
Every guy here made a commitment. You know you did. There were times when it was dark. It was really dark. We turned back into each other's face and committed to each other. You knew we had to do it this way. This is the greatest feeling in the world. Is it not? 39 days! Hey, I share this with every one of you guys. Everyone in this room made a commitment. And we're there. And no one can ever take it away from us. Ever!
The 49ers have become the NFL's most enduring dynasty, winning at least 10 games for 12 straight seasons.
To be the first team to win 5 Super Bowls, I mean, I can't put the feeling into words. It's one of elation, and it's one of self-satisfaction. The thing that helped us the most over this period of time is the continuity in the coaching staff and in the front office.
49er fans need to be quick with the camera to catch George Seifert smiling. He faces tremendous pressure. Any season short of a Super Bowl is unsatisfactory.
You start out at a little bit different level when you first start the season. Every year you're starting to win the Super Bowl. You're not preparing for 3 years down the line. You're not hoping to make the playoffs. It's one thing that you have in your mind, and that affects players in the way that they then perform and the way they prepare for a season.
The 49ers never rebuild. Rather, they reload. San Francisco began the 1994 season with 6 new defensive starters. Defense laid the groundwork, and Rice added the finishing touches to the most memorable opener in team history.
And now on a play fake, Young throws downfield, Jerry Rice, he's got it, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown 49ers! Jerry Rice, a 70-yard touchdown reception. He is now tied with Walter Payton. Jerry Rice out to the left, and it's a reverse to Rice. He takes off to the 25, he's to the 20, he's to the 15, he's to the 10, he's into the end zone. Jerry Rice has caught Jim Brown. 1 to go. Rice in motion to the left side. And Young wants to throw. And he is looking for Jerry. And Rice is there. And he's into the end zone. He's done it. Jerry Rice is the touchdown scorer of the century. And he stands alone at the pinnacle of National Football League history. Jerry Rice, number 127.
Rice shared his greatest moment with his family. Family is what the 49ers are all about.
That was for you, Elaine. I love you. Hey, Neat. Little Drew. Hey, Dad'll be home in a little while.
7 rookies and 16 free agents became part of the 49er family in 1994. However, the last addition to the clan had the reputation of being the lone wolf.
He comes off, when people don't know him, a lot different than he really is. He's a very personable, a very warm person. He cares about his teammates. He's a very family-oriented young man, and he fit in with our organization.
The beat that will not be denied.
Dion didn't come to dance. He came to play D, and his play raised the level of the entire secondary.
And he throws, intercepted. Pass is picked by Dion. He comes up the sideline, picked off. Sanders up the right side.
Tim McDonald,
Interception. McDonald.
Merton Hanks,
Spectacular interception.
and Sanders made the Pro Bowl.
You can't catch him, Tim McDonald. He's down to the 20, 15, high steps to the 50.
Eric Davis patrolled the perimeter.
15, he's to the 10. Down the left sideline, he's all alone. He's high stepping. Another classic by Dion. He throws into the end zone. He can walk this one in. They got a shot at him. He beats him into the end zone. He walked the walk and scored.
Primetime was named the league's Defensive Player of the Year. The 49ers applauded Dion's efforts and duplicated his moves. Of course, not every Niner danced like Dion, but everyone gave it a try. Even the old man found some new spring in his step. Not that old man, the other one. Life does indeed imitate art. The 49ers had the quickest feet since Fred Astaire. The choreographer of this new dance was team president Carmen Policy.
Like to see it? A friend of mine got it for me.
Number 21?
Many Niners toasted Policy for inviting them to become part of the family. Sooner or later, defeat faces every team. A loss in Week 2 was disappointing. However, when San Francisco suffered its worst defeat in nearly 14 years against Philadelphia, many believed the 3-2 49ers were a team in decline.
Everybody seems to be mentally off today.
1 week later in Detroit, the offense still wasn't firing on all cylinders. The 49ers faced a pivotal point of the season, a moment that televised their true colors.
Steve Young is hurt.
Oh my, is he ever.
Again. I don't know if he can get up from this one.
Oh my goodness.
Major concern over on the 49er bench right now. Steve Young down, the team doctor's over there. He just got up off the bench, and I know he's asking in.
Look at this. He's racing back to get in.
Young could have sat out, maybe should have sat out, but instead he returned 2 plays later and trailing 14-0 directed San Francisco to 27 unanswered points.
Here's the ball game, perhaps. Young under pressure. Hits it away. Ball is caught into the end zone. Touchdown, Singleton. What a game.
Oh, that was close. Much too close for me.
The foundation was set, but the greatest test occurred in Week 11.
The reborn San Francisco defense, playing a very different kind of game today, now has its image on the line right here.
After 3 straight losses to Dallas, San Francisco showed it would be pushed around no more.
Pass over the middle, picked off, and Merton Hanks can run for governor with his game today.
In the third quarter, the offense seized control of the game.
Jerry Rice, not a big factor in the game. He had it down to the left. Back to throw is Young. And he sends it way down the left sideline for Rice. There's one-on-one coverage. Jerry makes the catch. Breaks the tackle. He gets by. Brown into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. 57-yard touchdown pass to Jerry Rice. Aikman straight back to throw. Goes for the end zone. At the goal line, the ball is tipped up and intercepted. Picked up in the air by Hanks.
Leading 14-7 with 6 minutes left, the 49ers drove 87 yards for the game-clinching score.
Young has been absolutely perfect on this drive.
And again the bootleg. Young, unbelievably, this time throws. He gets it to Brett Jones into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Bootleg pass to Brett Jones puts the game away.
Look at the reaction by Steve Young. He has got rid of some things on his shoulders.
Did we do it? Did we do it? We did it, did we? We did it, did we, Mom?
Get down on the end, man. We'll see y'all here.
Steve has nothing to prove. Guys, you know, this is just one obstacle that he really don't overcome, so I don't think he has anything to prove anymore.
Young showing class under enormous pressure the last few years because of the Joe Montana shadow.
Steve Young isn't a kid anymore. He's matured into the NFL's top-rated quarterback.
San Francisco down 27-24, 2 minutes to play. Young to throw, quick slant.
His passes hit receivers in stride.
49ers!
Young set several club records. He tossed 35 touchdown passes, completed over 70% of his throws, and was the league's passing leader for the 4th straight year. Young's quarterback rating of 112.8 was the highest figure in NFL history. No passer has ever had a better statistical season than Steve Young did in 1994. He was voted the NFL's most valuable player. Still, Young's performance on the field was not as impressive as the way he is viewed by others when he steps off it.
The best compliment I could give Steve Young is that he would be a great person for anybody's daughter to be able to marry. He's just a phenomenal young man.
Steve Young, truly a man's man.
Put the right pieces together this season. Of all the teams that I've ever coached, it was the most fun group to work with. It was a unique team.
Steve Wallace, Harris Barton, Jesse Sapolo, Derek Deese, and Bart Oates cleared the lanes for runners like rookie William Floyd. The defensive line was anchored by 1993's Defensive Rookie of the Year, Dana Stubblefield, and 1994's Rookie of the Year, Bryant Young. Dennis Brown and Ricky Jackson manned the end positions. 6th-round pick Lee Woodall started at linebacker, opposite free agents Gary Plummer and Ken Norton Jr. The defense was filled with tough guys.
You're a bad man. Hey, baby. Yeah. What are you trying to say about that look, bro? What are you trying to say? What's the nonverbal language?
Action spoke loudly for Ricky Waters. Tight end Brent Jones. Receivers John Taylor and Rice, who caught over 100 passes for the second time in his career. With arguably the best offense in league history, one that pumped out nearly 32 points a game, the 49ers finished the regular season with a 13-3 record. San Francisco continued its record-setting pace in a divisional playoff against the Bears.
To the end zone, Brett Jones on his knees, genuflects in effect into the end zone.
The contest was never close.
Young with a handoff. Floyd dives into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Oh, my. What a play, what a finish.
Floyd's third touchdown of the afternoon.
Next week, Big D, little A, double del, A.
Showdown next week. Showdown time next week.
Today is the showdown. They met during the regular season in what proved to be a classic battle. And here we go again. Back to throw again is Aikman. Some pressure. Gets the pass to right. Eric Davis picks it off. He's got a lane down the left side. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, 49ers.
San Francisco had lost the NFC title to Dallas the last 2 years, but the tide was turning.
It is 14-0 San Francisco. This game is 3 minutes old. My goodness. Back to throw is Aikman. Has time. Sends it down the left side. Ball is caught and knocked down. Yes, it is a fumble. 49ers have the ball again. Tim McDonald. Aikman goes back to throw. Pump fakes. Goes way downfield. He has a receiver out there. It is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. So the shootout begins. Jerry Rice goes out to the left side.
The turning point came with 8 seconds remaining in the first half.
Touchdown 49ers! Touchdown 49ers! What a play! 28-yard touchdown pass, San Francisco! So the Cowboys not going down without a full effort as the defending world champs, that's for sure. Aikman goes way down the left side, and Deion Sanders has an interception.
There goes Young again.
Young thinking of a quarterback sneak again, breaks to the outside, dives into the goal line, touchdown 49ers!
Hey, Big D, Jeffrey is done, and you're overdone.
And the 49ers are going to the Super Bowl.
We won't have to hear any more talk about Steve Young getting to the Super Bowl. Now he'll have to win one.
Young in trouble. He's going to be sacked. No, gets away. He runs, gets away again, goes to the 40. Young is in trouble, and he got away somehow. Gets away again to the 35, cuts back at the 30. Young might score to the 20, the 50, the 10. He dives. Touchdown, 49ers.
I love you all, and we are going to go to Miami, and we will bring back another championship. Thank you.
A quest that began 5 years ago was finally realized. The 49ers were back where they belonged.
Record setters right here, baby. First team to bring home 5.
Hey, I got kids to feed now. They're tired of eating them bland cereals. They want a brand name.
At quarterback, number 8.
San Francisco put on a dazzling display at Super Bowl 29.
And Young wants to throw. And he is looking for Jerry. And Rice is there. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers! First touchdown of the game. Comes after only a minute and 24 seconds. 44-yard touchdown pass to Rice. He sets another Drops back to throw. Deep middle. Waters a great over-the-shoulder catch. Bounces away. Oh, what a bonanza. Bounces away again. A spectacular touchdown catch. 51-yard touchdown play. Hollywood script.
Way to go, babe. Way to execute now.
And it's a reverse to Jerry Rice, sweeping to the right. He's got some blocks. And he is banged out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. Takes a pretty good hit.
Jerry Rice!
Wait, I see number 80 heading for the locker room. You know, if his hints at retirement are serious, have we seen the last of Jerry Lee Rice?
The game plan didn't call for anything special, only what the 49ers had done all season.
Shut him down again. One more time. One more time.
Blitz package by the 49ers. So I want to try by McDonald, but the pass is away, way downfield. And it's picked off by Joy Cook. What a catch. He goes to the end zone, all the way downfield, and Martin is there. And it's picked by Eric Davis. A lot of pressure. Throws it up in the air, and it's picked off by Dion. But he's not going to get away this time, it doesn't appear.
Here comes Rice back from the locker room. Thank goodness, I guess he's ready for more.
Teamwork helped elevate the 49ers to champions. And upon Rice's return, Dion told him, "You're better with one arm than most receivers are with two. They won't be able to stop you." He was right.
Jerry Rice is conducting a clinic on pass catching. Even with a bad shoulder, they can't stop him. He now holds just about every Super Bowl receiving record. What a show.
Drills it across the middle. Catch by Rice. Beat the defender on the play. Touchdown 49ers. What a move he made on Richard.
He's favoring that shoulder a little bit.
Quick pass. Slant in. Jerry Rice. Another touchdown. Jerry Rice continues to set records in the Super Bowl.
The San Francisco 49ers, winners of 5 Super Bowls.
Someone take the monkey off my back, please. It's gone forever.
When excellence becomes a tradition, there is no end to greatness.
We all heard what everybody said in Minnesota. We all heard the commitment to 39 days, and everybody in this room gave that commitment, and that's why we have this. Steve.
This Super Bowl was the final culmination, the underlining and exclamation mark next to the phrase, best organization in professional sport.
We've had a trade and a pick. San Francisco 49ers acquired Cleveland's choice. And San Francisco selected wide receiver from UCLA, J.J. Stokes.
Time will tell how well a San Francisco uniform fits J.J. Stokes. But getting what they need, when they need it, that's the 49er way. Meticulous attention to every detail, preparing and planning for years down the road. When you walk into the locker room, the fruits of their labor are abundant. In 1987, the Niners traded for Steve Young. Although they had Joe Montana at the time, they foresaw the day when Young would be the top-rated passer in the game, and that day has come. It's nearly impossible to replace a living legend like Montana, but Young had to do just that, and he did it in his own distinct way. At first, the pressure to perform like Montana was a constant headache. Each walk to the huddle was a walk to the gallows. It took time for Young's style to be appreciated.
The strength of Steve Young relative to Joe is that he would find flaws in a defense that Joe Montana hadn't found before.
Young's sort of like a combination Fran Tarkenton, Randall Cunningham back there with the arm strength almost of a John Elway.
When Montana ran the offense, it was like a symphony. With Young, it's a jam session. Both make great music, but in a different way. Young rarely shies away from contact. He never gives up without a fight. Small wonder his slides are not picture perfect. Young's style is rough and tumble. He's a linebacker that takes the snap from center. Young capped off 1994 with a fourth straight passing title, and he was named the league's as well as Super Bowl 29's most valuable player.
The 1994 49ers averaged 32 points a game. That's pretty scary. What really made the offense great was its ability to score inside the 20-yard line or the red zone.
Scoring is what the 49ers did best. They set a team record with 505 points, the third highest total in league history. Sometimes Young threw short and let his receivers do the work. Other times he used nearly every available inch of turf.
No longer does Steve look at two guys and then take off. You know, he'll be disciplined enough to look at all the receivers he needs to look at. He's going to look to pass first, pass second, pass third, you know, rather than just take it in and get beat up. Steve gives you so many different looks. You know, he's like a pitcher with 5 good pitches.
There was the fadeaway, the knuckleball, the fastball, and of course, the curve. But the offense could do more than just 1, 2, 3 throw, if it needed to. The 49ers could fake the sweep to the tailback, roll out, and score. They could fake the inside handoff to the fullback, roll out, and score. Or Young could just take it himself and score. With a mentality that was all for one and one for all, the Niners stood up for each other.
Steve Young, he and Jerry Rice have an amazing chemistry now.
Bees and honey, meat and potatoes, Young and Rice. They go together like 2 peas in a pod.
It's like your first girlfriend, you always have a soft spot in your heart for her.
When behavior towards Young was inappropriate, Rice backed his buddy up. In 1994, Young to Rice became the best scoring combo in 49ers history, third all time. It's almost become a joke.
I think Jerry's one of those guys in sports that even though everybody knows the ball is going to go to him, they still can't stop him. And his hands seem to have magnets. He seems to have this will for the ball.
Jerry Rice's hands are surpassed only by his legs, legs that have carried him into the end zone more than anyone else in NFL history.
10 at the 28-yard line. And a reverse to Jerry Rice, and Young is there to block. He's in the 25, the 20, he's in the 10-5, touchdown 49ers. Jerry Rice scores another one.
Rice seems possessed to score. When was the last time he was tackled short of the goal line? In another season or two, Rice should be the NFL's all-time leader in career catches and receiving yardage. He thought of retiring after the '94 season, but decided he was having too much fun. With Rice and Young, there's little doubt about the Niners' chances of repeating as world champions.
The biggest question on this team right now is what day of the season is Dion coming back?
He allowed the 49ers to basically forget about one side of the field.
Deion Sanders is regarded as the best athlete in the NFL. The 49ers assign him the MDR, most dangerous receiver, and leave him alone. See you in the locker room after the game, teammates joke. Opponents respect Deion so much they're afraid to throw against him. In a divisional playoff against the Bears, Chicago didn't attempt one pass in Deion's direction. That meant the rest of San Francisco's secondary only had to cover half the field. That meant interceptions.
I don't think there's any way you can put a value on what Deion Sanders meant to the 49ers last year.
In 1994, Deion was named the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year. He blanketed receivers and batted away passes.
Anderson against Deion, wide left, sends it way down for the end zone. Receiver is out there, almost caught. Sanders just broke it up.
Deion came over his shoulder and knocked the ball away. Unbelievable play.
And only Deion, incredible athletic ability, kept that from giving the Rams a victory here tonight.
Anderson
right
can't
there.
believe he doesn't catch that ball.
He made 6 interceptions, returning 3 for touchdowns.
Peddling goes George, and he throws. Interception! Is he inbounds? Deion down the right side. Yes, he's to the 50. They can't stop him. He can high step this one half the field. Touchdown 49ers. An incredible interception touchdown.
Hollywood strip.
He waits to the 10 though and walks into the end zone. Does another dance.
If Deion Sanders wasn't with the 49ers last year, there's no question in my mind the Dallas Cowboys would have become the first team to win 3 consecutive Super Bowls.
In the NFC Championship game, Deion defended his turf and staked his claim as the best cover man in NFL history. Sanders never got beat, knocked down 5 throws, and intercepted 1 pass. Primetime came to the 49ers for one reason and one reason only: a ring. Deion Sanders was truly Lord of the Ring. He left the field a champion, exhausted and tired from his quest, but fulfilled. Will he be back in '95? And will he be able to duplicate his remarkable performance from last season?
I think they're still the best team in football right now, and you know, aside from those nagging questions, I think there's a lot of teams in football who'd like to have those questions to answer.
While some are men of the moment, he is the man of many moments. But Joe Montana is also a reluctant hero, a player who has been thrown every bouquet, yet is a shrinking violet. A quarterback who commands his stage, but also tries to blend in with the scenery.
He's such a quiet guy off the field, and it's like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing. When he walks in the huddle or onto the field, that's the guy's in charge. You know, you look out there, who's running the show? Number 16's running it.
First look at him, you think, God, I got to take him home for supper. He's so skinny. And you talk to him, he says, God, he got the personality of a stone. What am I going to do with this guy? And you watch him play, and he says, he's unbelievable. He's a work of art.
Even as a rookie, he more resembled the timid Dutch boy on a paint can than the rugged heroes on a Wheaties box. But looks are deceiving, and Joe Montana has become perhaps the greatest quarterback of all time by overcoming every obstacle and misconception.
He has an arm strong enough to get the job done, and this is what he does best. He gets the job done. He wins. He can complete the pass. Long, short, intermediate, doesn't make any difference. His arm is as strong as it needs to be.
Back to throw Montana. Out in front is Rice. He is there. He's got it. He's got it. It'll be a touchdown for the 49ers. 96 yards.
He's seen so many things. You know, he's been in the league so long, and he's so smart, and he's seen every conceivable defense that known to man, and he is able to adjust and pick defenses apart.
There were times last year that I thought, hey, this isn't going on. I've never seen anything like that. He was hitting his fourth receiver. Look to one, he's covered. Look to the other one, he didn't like it. Look to the third one, he's covered, hits his fourth.
He's like the Magic Johnson of basketball. You know, he can see the whole field. And, you know, to have that talent is very special.
I think it's a combination of running the offense for a period of time and knowing where your other receivers are, and also being able to read the drops of people as you go back and, okay, this guy is taking the play away, I want to go here. This guy's taking this play away, I want to go here. Neither of them are, okay, I'm going to my primary.
Although Montana reads defenses like Olivier read Shakespeare, his true eloquence comes when the script is in flames and the play is in ruins.
Montana going to throw, rolls out, in trouble, slips, falls, lobs it to Craig, touchdown 49ers. What a play by Montana.
The glorification of Montana is often overstated. But for all of the individual glory, this man among men is just one of the boys.
Great job,
I think you just try to show respect to the other guys. You know, I joke and kid and play. I mean, that's just the kind of guy I am, and it doesn't matter who it is. I love to have fun. You know, everybody jokes and kids and teases me back.
First thing you learn is when you come in is don't mess with Joe Montana. Don't get near him. Don't play practical jokes on him. Don't do anything, because for most cases he's worth a trip to the playoffs, and in most cases he's worth a trip to the Super Bowl.
And away, Joe! Go, Joe, lead, baby, let's go!
True heroes must know hell before they know heaven. Montana's frail body often withstood brutal beatings, but early in 1986 he underwent career-threatening back surgery. His return that season was the most unbelievable of all Montana comebacks.
Montana has the ball. Back to pass going deep. He's throwing to the goal line to Rice. He leaps. He catches it. Touchdown, 49ers. Joe Montana. Montana. You think he's got a sore back? Well, it certainly doesn't hurt his throwing.
Joe finds a way to come out on top. Every time that he has to deal with adversity, he slaps it off like John Wayne.
In 1988, Montana endured the ultimate indignity when critics implied he was washed up and urged 49er management to replace him with dashing Steve Young, number 8. Montana squashed the quarterback controversy in a heroic war of redemption that saw him become the highest-rated quarterback in pro football history.
Back to pass. Comes out of the pocket. Gets away from the tackler. He's running it. He's past the 5. He's down the 1. He's into the end zone. Touchdown for the 49ers.
We would all want to be able to be on the mountaintop, but able to bring our friends with us. Well, he's on the mountaintop, and he's like the Pied Piper. He wants to bring everybody along with him.
That is not going to happen to this ball club. I ain't bullshit. We've opened the door. We're going to go through it next week, and we're going to kick ass and take no prisoners the week after. That's right.
Montana's battle cry lifted his team to its 3rd world championship.
It's such a sight to watch this. It is, whether it happens now or not, to watch Joe Montana do this, so many years, and to watch this absolute surgeon on the football field and one of the all-time greats do his thing again, it's almost like poetry.
At the 10-yard line, 39 seconds remaining. Montana at quarterback, in motion, comes right. Back to throw Montana. Steps up, throws.
A dramatic comeback victory in Super Bowl 23 was followed by 5 touchdown passes in Super Bowl 24. Montana generaled the 49ers to their 4th world title in the 80s and won a record 3rd most valuable player trophy.
To me, though, the one thing that stands out is he's, and I've said this number, he's a little boy. I mean, there's a certain youthfulness about him. I mean, it's like he's playing in the playground when you see him on the field. He's having fun playing.
Joe Montana has made coaches geniuses, receivers millionaires, and teams dynasties. But he stands a hero because in this complex age of greed and glamour, he plays his sport for the simplest reason.
It's not the money, it's the love of that game and that competition every Sunday or Monday when every down's different. I just love it.